Okay, so it's part 2 of my Christmas remix here. So this is from the Home Alone 2 soundtrack, Christmas Star. And in the previous video, I set up the real basics. I got 4 sounds here, so 4 parts of the track mapped out. And this is what they sound like. Now, there's a bit more mileage in there, so I'm going to spend a bit of time now going through some of these elements. It might get a little bit dull, but this is something that's going to be necessary. I need to basically build a bigger shopping list of elements that I can put into the track. So let's just have a listen. Okay, there's a real nice section just over here. You can see it on the waveform on the screen on the hardware. And I deliberately didn't truncate this sample because I knew that there were some extra bits in there that I could use. So truncating basically takes away everything that's not being used before the the start and then after the end as well. So this means I've got a whole complete sample there to use. And I want to make a copy. So, just push the duplicate, tap it, and then we've got the other one. So this is the copy. Let's take a little bit of a journey through that. Now that's nice. Going to zoom in a bit here. Let's try and find a better start point on there. Yeah, now that's sounding good. I like that. So, as I said, this is literally building up what I call a shopping list. So elements that we can put into the track, when we're dealing with the arrangement. So I like that. Now, what I could do is to echo the pattern that I've got going on here. So I've got strings, vocals, strings, vocals. So maybe I should do the same thing here. Strings, find an alternative vocals thing along the top here. So let's make a duplicate. So tap the destination. So source and destination, that's the way it works. Let me just remind myself what I've got here with the vocal. Okay. Actually, that section over there is pretty nice too. Let's just zoom in. Quite nice with that slower attack on there. You can start to get a feel for the possibilities here. And similarly. Okay, that's where I was there. Let's get that second section though. So duplicate, source, destination. That's pretty wicked actually. Sounds like a Bond film or something, doesn't it? Do you know what I'm going to do? Because that's a lot quieter. I'm just going to put this on to normalize. Yeah, definitely building up some ingredients. Let me find one more little bit on here. So duplicate, source, destination. Man, this is when it starts to get interesting. Let me just do something here, flip to another pattern, and maybe that's something I could put in. So yeah, you can start to see some potential here. I was just using the modulation on the filter there to rhythmically pulse that cutoff. Let me just do shift here, get this to 0. That is a possibility, that's for sure. Right, this is where it's fun. You know, this is the whole thing about Maschine. Just vibing on stuff like this, building up ideas. Okay, so what else have I got? Now let me see with a beat. Let's go to another free pattern. I like that. That was a heavy sound. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. This is what happens when you start getting into it. Wow, that's a hefty kit. Right, that snare, you can see here the start point, and it's really loud. Let me just get this turned down, my ears. Oh man. Right, yeah, I'm vibing, so let's see where this takes me. Let me go here, kits. You know what? I want to get some percussion, and I wonder. Bongos. This may be too much. Maybe we don't need this kind of energy on there. Just gonna add some reverb. Bit of stereo space. Let me just adjust the volume. Okay, maybe not congas, sorry, bongos, instead congas. Let me have a look. Potentially too loud again. Let's get some reverb back up. Okay, let me just mute a couple of these elements. So, this is where I need to get into a bit of housekeeping because I'm really vibing on this. I'm just going to save, and I'm getting lost on the controller because I can't see the names of what's going on here. So the first one is going to be my strings etc. So that's going to make it nice and clear. So now you can see that over here. So this one I'm going to call, so C I'm going to turn into percussion. No, extra beats. And Conga Kit is self-explanatory, so that feels a bit better now. Bear in mind at the moment this isn't mixed, so it could be sounding a bit messy. It feels it. I've got headphones at the moment, and it's easy to get carried away when you're sort of vibing with stuff like this, and you don't worry about the mix so much. I can see that I'm peaking on the master, so you know what I'm going to do? Just going to drop in something here, so Shift plus Browse. This is going to be external, okay, so external, which is going to be the plugins, third-party plugins. I'm going to drop in my L2, which is my go-to mastering limiter. So stereo VST, just going to load this up, and let's take this out of browse, and we're going to bring it up so we can see it. This is going to be really slamming into this because you can tell because of the level. Look, so you can see that. But the good news is that's stopping us hitting the 0 here. It does overall feel a little bit too loud, so I'm going to do Shift and Navigate, get to the mixer, and tell you what I would like to do. I do a little bit of a bus compression thing going on here on the master. This is something that came with the recent update, of course, 2.0. So we go to NI, and we want the solid bus compressor. Did I just go right past it? I did. So here we go. The other thing that I want to do is take the order different. So in fact, did I just replace my L2? I did. So we're going to undo. And you know, I need to go to the next slot. That's what I forgot to do. All right, so Shift plus Browse. It's come down. Solid bus compressor, and this one we're going to move it over. So it's basically to the right of the L2. We need to move this to the left. So here we go. And that's because the limiter needs to be the end of the chain, you know. So let's open this up. That's it. And the bus compressor as well. Let's see these two in action. And I'll make some tweaks to this. So just to let you know what I'm doing there, I'm squashing, you know, this is a bus compressor, so squashing the whole mix first gently. I'm reducing the output so it's not hitting the limiter as hard, okay, and so we're feeling a bit more sensible in terms of the levels. So I can go onto my L2, bring that threshold down a bit. There we go, and that's working nicely. So let's see where we're at, let's see what we've got going on. Okay, one thing I'm missing at the moment, I need like a tambourine or something like that. So, you know, really going around, there's no real logic to this at the moment. You know, I'm just thinking what's missing, what do I need to add, and just getting it in there. Now, I was thinking to myself, tambourine, I'm not sure if that's the right sound. You know what it is? It's because it's got that knock at the front of the sound. I'm not really feeling that. Right, let me just come in here a second. Why is that not letting me adjust that start point? Let me just work out if there's something I'm doing wrong here. So sound and sampling. Yeah, not sure why that's not letting me do that. Now maybe this is layered. I just need to take a look at something. Zonia, look at this. Okay, so there's velocity splits. Just want to try and take some of these off. This is an area that I haven't delved into so far. So I wonder how I can get rid of this. Is it a right click? There we go. Right, here we go. So yeah, that was a velocity split. So watch out for that. So now, there we go. That's more like it. Actually, we need that decay on there. Okay, so I'm going to program something in. Let's come out of here. And just need to check this. I think I just shifted the whole tuning down. I did. Let me take that back up. Something's not quite right for me on the sound. So what I'm going to do, once again, polyphony to 1. Let's take this and shorten it. I think it's that start point, you know. Okay, I've decided I'm fighting a losing battle here. This is not what I want. Okay, so I want to actually instead browse for a new sample on here. So we're going to go to browse, going to go to samples all the way here. So we want to come back. This is a machine library. So we're going to go to drums. We're going to go to, let's try and find something that's going to work for this. So percussion. And what do we got here? All these different types. And here's the library. So this is the library. Let's see. Just going to find something that sounds appealing. Maybe that. That could be the one. Let's adjust the parameters here. Right, for me, I'm not happy with the programming on there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shift this view over. And we're going to come along. And I'm going to just manually do it here using the mouse. So soft, medium, hard, medium, soft, medium, hard, medium, soft, medium, hard, medium. This is a nice little thing for getting some sort of fairly realistic shaker business going on. Doesn't have to be perfect. So let's have a listen. That's more like it. There we go. You know what? On this kit, let me just check these samples. Oh yeah, look. A little bit too much space before the sound. So yeah, all right, wicked. So look, I'm going to stop there because I've got to go and get my dinner. And that's the end of part 2. So part 3, I've got no idea what it's going to focus on, but stay tuned. It will be coming this week, okay? And whilst you're waiting, enjoy the preparations for Christmas. And yeah, I'll speak to you guys soon on another video.